Hey YouTube, what's going on today? This is Chewy, and welcome to another episode of Retro Wednesday. Now, this week I was real torn on what I wanted to do. I watched a lot of TV as a kid, as I'm sure most of you did in the 80s. So it's a lot of stuff I could pick from, but it came down to only one choice, and this week's episode is about the Thundercats. Now, the Thundercats revolved around a team of cat-like humanoid aliens from the planet Thundera, who eventually made their home on what was called Third Earth. Now, the main character was Lionel. He was a lord of the Thundercats and holder of the Sword of Omens. Then you also had Chitara, Panthro, Tigra, Wily Cat, and Lionel's trusty, pet, nurse, protector, Snarf. Now, the Thundercats' main antagonist is Mum-Ra, the ever-living. He exists in a half-decayed, mummified version of himself in a pyramid on Third Earth, and he stays in his sarcophagus because that's the only way he can survive. Now, he can conjure up the ancient spirits of evil to make them into Mum-Ra, the ever-living, the giant guy that fights, but he can only exist outside of the pyramid for so long before he has to go back. Now, for some reason, Mum-Ra never dies. But when he's defeated, even when he's close to death, I'm assuming that because they never show really death in 1980 cartoons, but when he's close to death, he always returns back to his mummified form and hides in his sarcophagus to regain his power. Now, the show premiered in 1985, and I remember distinctly that Christmas because I fell in love with the show, and I wanted all the toys because they were awesome. So I remember that Christmas I got Lionel, I got Panthro, I got the Cat's Lair, and Mum-Ra. I really wanted the tank, but I never got the tank. One of my friends had the tank, but I never got the tank. And I loved Panthro. Panthro was like my favorite character after Lionel, of course, because it was like Panthro was like the MacGyver of Thundercats. He could make anything out of anything. He could fix anything. He was an awesome character. And it's worth noting that LJN made the toy line for Thundercats, and it's funny how LJN made some pretty great toys. They made Thundercats, they made Voltron, but they're responsible for some of the worst Nintendo games of the 1980s. Now, the Thundercats ended up running for about 4 seasons, and it also had a TV movie based on the show. And what can I say about it? It was an awesome show, man. I loved it as a kid. I watched it all the time. Whenever it was on, I watched that show, and I had the toys. I loved the toys, and all my friends had some of the toys, and we'd get together and we'd play with all of them together. And even the friends that didn't have the toys, that they would make the Sword of Omens out of cardboard and be in the backyard like Thundercats, ho! So it was a great show with a great toy line, like I said. Now, how would I rate Thundercats on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being awesome and 1 being eh? I would give Thundercats 5 Wookiee heads. Alright guys, that's it for me today. Please make sure to like and comment on this video, and like and comment on every video. I really do appreciate the feedback I get. It does inspire me to keep on making videos, and thank you guys for the support I've been getting, and keep that up too. And remember, everybody loves an active subscriber. Thank you guys. You have a great day.